Hi guys, it's Luz again. Today I'm going to be remaking my Coquito video because I got in trouble with YouTube for playing salsa in the background. Like, what Puerto Rican woman don't play salsa in the background when she's making her Coquito? But anyway, if I could, I will be playing some Mark Anthony in the background right now. I think I'm allowed to say that. So just imagine the music, the salsa in the background. But anyway, so a little history about Coquito. Coquito is a Puerto Rican drink. I was trying to find some information out there to give it to you guys, but basically there's just a bunch of theories that I don't believe. One of them is that the Spaniard brought them from Europe and they brought their eggnog recipe, and I guess they couldn't find any chickens, so they used coconuts. That makes no sense to me. But what it makes sense to me is we have a frozen dessert called limber, and limber is made out of fresh coconut that they grate, and then they pour water. They take all the milk out of the coconut out, and then they add some sugar, so some cane sugar, and some cinnamon, and then they freeze it, and it's delicious, and it creates this creamy top. And you eat all that creamy top, and then you turn it around in a little plastic cup and you eat all the goodness from the bottom. And that makes more sense to me, that was probably like the first mix for Coquito, and somebody decided, wow, this is delicious. We should add some rum to it and cool it in the refrigerator or the ice box in those days. That makes more sense to me. Also, a long time ago, I'm 61, I read that Coquito started in the sugar canes and the fields of the sugarcane fields. You know, the workers make their drinks with sugarcane and Coquito, but I cannot find that information anywhere else. Just a bunch of theories. So without further ado, I'm going to start this recipe. This is an old recipe, and again, I could not even find this recipe in the internet or any information out there about this particular recipe. There's a bunch of recipes, but this is the one that I've been doing, and I think this is one of the original ones. There's a lot of recipes out there, all delicious. Now they're even making some flavor Coquito, which for me, I don't understand it because Coquito means coconut and it should taste like coconut. But they're delicious too, and people love them. So without further ado, let me start. Let me tell you what you're gonna need. You're gonna need vanilla extract. I don't know if you can see it. I guess, okay. Vanilla extract, some cinnamon. You're gonna need coconut milk, coconut cream, evaporated milk, condensed milk, the star, some white Puerto Rican rum, a big gigantic bowl, measuring cup, measuring spoon, a sedazo, a sifter, one of these things, or a fork. I don't know what this is called in English. Spoons, and a funnel, and some empty jars. You can recycle the rum or vodka jars. I like to use the Tito ones because the label comes out very easy. And you are going to need whole cloves, star anise, and about 6 cinnamon sticks. And this is how I start. Well, the first thing I do is I make a tea. I call it a tea. I add 3 cups of water, and I wrote it down for you guys. 3 cups of water, 6 cinnamon sticks, 1 tablespoon of cloves, and 10 star anise. And what you do is you bring that to a boil, and then you lower the heat medium to low, and you simmer for 10 minutes. And then you let it sit until it is room temperature. Don't start your Coquito with a hot tea. It's not going to work. So my ratio is 1 to 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm going to be doing a double batch, so I'm using 2 cans of everything and 2 cups of rum, but it's 1 to 1 to 1. Okay, so let me start. So let's start with, it doesn't matter what order, and it doesn't matter what brand, whatever is on sale. So coconut milk, coconut cream. Ah, nice. Very nice. Okay. And make sure you always wash the tops before you open the cans. Condensed milk. No, that was evaporated milk. Condensed milk. That was evaporated milk. This is why you're going to need the spoon, because you have to scrape all that goodness. You know? And I always say, Coquito is delicious, but the condensed milk is like what makes it so good. The sweetness. Like I say, in the old days, they used to use the cane sugar. Okay. And I usually scrape the whole thing, but I don't want this video to last a long time, so I'm gonna do the best I can not to bore you guys, because I'm sure you're dying to make this coquito and start drinking it. Okay, and now, oh no, let me start with this part. So now the tea. And I use 2 cups of that tea. And that's why you need the sedazo. Oh my God, that tea looks so good. I wish I can show it to you, but maybe you can see when I pour it. And the whole house smells so good with this tea. See? Perfect. 3 cups of water. After you simmer it, it gives you like 2 cups of the tea. And now I'm going to use 2 cups of rum. You can use less or you can use more. But I'm not going to put this yet because I actually need to steal some of this virgin. I forgot. If you don't drink alcohol, don't put the alcohol yet. I'm going to start with the 1 tablespoon of the vanilla. Ooh, nice vanilla extract. And I don't use the fake one, the imitation one. And I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. But, you know, I was asking my niece, Chastity, how come people don't make their own coquito? It's so simple. And she said, because people don't know how to taste it for flavor, Titi. That's why. So I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And then I'm going to whisker all this goodness. And then I'm going to taste it. And if I feel that maybe it needs a little more cinnamon, because I never measure. I'm measuring for your benefit. You know? Oh, I think the 1 tablespoon is perfect. Huh? So I guess if you're only going to do 1 can of everything, it should be then a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon. But this is perfect. You mix it very well. And right now it's just virgin. So I'm going to take some out for some of the kids in the family. And then I will add the rum. So I have my little jar here for the virgin one. And I just... See, you need that funnel, because if you don't have a funnel, you're going to make a mess. Just pick up a funnel in the dollar store. And you don't want to waste any of this goodness. I should have tasted this. I'm pretty sure it's delicious. I'm going to taste it when we're wrong. Oh, how much I wish I have salsa in the background. Anyway, so that's it. And this is the virgin one. And before you serve it, you make it nice and cold. And you pour it in a little pretty glass. And you can top it with a little cinnamon. Or you can probably put a little cinnamon stick in the cup too for decoration. And this is the virgin one. Now, I'm going to add, and I'm still going to add the 2 cups of rum. Even that I took some out, but you know. Rum gives it the flavor. So, and remember guys, this is a dessert drink. This will will make you drunk and will give you the worst hangover of your life. So respect Coquito, because it is delicious, but it will give you a hangover. So now you mix it. Now I'm going to try it. And I rather have this one than, I really don't like eggnog, than the one with egg yolks because it makes it so thick. And this is like, it is delicious and it's light. Mmm, delicioso. I'll be right back. I need my Coquito glass. So you just take it, you put the Coquito. Look at how cute is that. Huh? And then you add, I have a smaller cinnamon thingy. This video is gonna take forever, guys. So then you put a little bit of more cinnamon if you want to. I actually think the cinnamon here is perfect. You see? And then you put a little cinnamon stick for decoration inside and it's stank, but if it's longer it will stay. You get the idea. And buen provecho. Y que pasen unas navidades. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. I love you guys. This video is for all my family and friends. Don't forget to make this nice and cold, and you can give this to gifts. And if anybody out there have this recipe, please tell me about it. Let's preserve this one, because this recipe is a really old one and I don't want it to die. So bye-bye and thank you so much for watching. Love you.